I recently got asked an excellent question here on YouTube, and that was, how do you find the perfect manual physical therapist for you? I have been thinking a lot about this question because it can be difficult. Manual therapists all have different training, so I don't want to point out one form of training versus another being better. I'm looking for the qualities that you can tell you're working with a really good manual physical therapist, or that you might need to keep looking for the perfect person for you. I'm Dr. Amy, PhD trained in orthopedic manual physical therapy, and I am empowering women with changing bodies to move pain-free. So what is it that distinguishes a really good manual physical therapist? There's 6 characteristics, and I'm pretty sure that the last one is going to be a surprise for you. The first thing to look for is to make sure that you're getting a full body evaluation. If not full body, at least half of your body should be evaluated. So if you're having neck pain, we should definitely be looking at the shoulder as well as the thoracic spine, which is where the rib cage is, even potentially down to the low back. And honestly, neck pain can even be caused by issues in your SI joint. That's why I recommend a full body evaluation, because it's not just determining what the pain is. You want to determine what caused that pain in the first place. It's really easy to come up with the diagnosis. That's why doctors can do it in like a 3 to 5 minute office visit. However, the important thing is understanding the why behind it. Why did this area become dysfunctional or painful in the first place? The second thing to look for is, do you get a customized exercise plan for your body? At some clinics, they'll just hand you this sheet of exercises, like this is our neck pain protocol, this is our low back pain protocol, and it's the same thing that everybody's doing who has a diagnosis, who's kind of like you. But you're you, and you're unique, and you deserve to have a customized exercise plan that's based on your needs. Most commonly, what I will do is develop an exercise specifically for that patient, and then if they're okay with it, I'll use their cell phone to take a video of them doing it while I'm explaining it so that they can keep that for the long term. That way, they always have access to the exercises that were recommended for them. The third thing is that a really good manual physical therapist is going to be focused on helping your body to move properly so that your tissues can actually heal. You see, it's way easier to put a Band-Aid on the pain to get the pain to go away, but if your body is not moving correctly and the problem that started the problem in the first place is not dealt with, then that pain is going to come back probably in 6 to 18 months. So it's not just dealing with the pain or dysfunction, it's dealing with the why behind why that pain or dysfunction started in the first place. Number 4, I think, is super, super important, because you want to make sure that you're working with someone who is listening to you and who you can trust to have a discussion with. So that is that they start each session listening to how your body responded to the previous session, as well as what's been happening since the last time they saw you. Your body keeps the score, and it gives you information on how it responded to the treatment. I remember one time when I was getting my PhD, one of my instructors, after we worked with the patient, he was like, "Did you get the outcome you were looking for?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Why?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he said, "Amy, your patient's body did not read the same books your brain did." And he was right. I treated the patient according to the textbook, and they should have gotten the outcome that they were looking for. However, they didn't. So I needed to step back, evaluate the situation, and figure out the why behind that. It's now like 15 years later since he told me that, and I have kept that in mind the whole time, especially when a patient comes in and tells me that they didn't respond to the treatment the way I expected them to. Then I get into curious mode and I say, why would that be? And we talk through it and understand why it was that I was expecting a certain outcome and they got something else. And of course, then we change the treatment based on that information. The next thing is that your manual physical therapist should be discussing how your tissues are responding to treatment. So there's your input that you give them at the beginning of the session. At the end of the session, they can tell you what their hands are feeling. So what they can feel in changes in joint mobility, in muscle tension, in ligament length, and how your body is responding to treatment. Now, I will admit that this is one that sometimes I'm not good at. So if you're one of my impatients, or if you're seeing someone else who's not good at talking to you about this, I encourage you to ask, because a lot of people do want to know. And I think my patients have just realized that this is something I forget to mention to them. And so they're really great about asking, tell me what you found with the outcomes today and what you expect until you see me again. I am working on it, and I hope to continue to improve in that area. But if your manual physical therapist is not giving you that information, feel free to ask, because I guarantee you they do want to share that information with you. And if they balk at the question or don't want to discuss this with you, I would say that that's definitely a red flag, and you might want to find somebody else to work with. And the last way to know that you're working with a really good manual physical therapist, and this is the one that I know you are not going to want to hear, but it is the truth. They probably do not accept your insurance. Now, a lot of people get frustrated by this, and I completely understand, but you need to understand that the current insurance model does not support hands-on physical therapy. It also does not support one-on-one treatment for more than 10 minutes. And it definitely does not support a holistic approach to your health. What your insurance company wants to pay for is pain relief that happens quickly. Even if it's slapping a Band-Aid on it, they want you to be happy and done. If not, they're happy to recommend medication and surgery. Now, I understand this doesn't make sense to me because it seems like medication and surgery would be more expensive for them over the long term. So if anybody understands why they prefer medication and surgery, feel free to drop a comment, because I don't understand that one. What I do know for sure is that insurance does not support one-on-one hands-on treatment, which is why the really good manual physical therapists have gotten frustrated, because they know that there's a better way to treat patients, but they're not being allowed to do it by the insurance company, which is why they go outside of the insurance model in order to be able to treat patients the best way they see fit. I do understand as patients why you're frustrated. I hope you can understand from the provider point of view that this treatment is not supported within the insurance setting. This is actually why I was fired from my last job, is because I wanted to continue treating this way, one-on-one, hands-on, providing patients with the care I knew that they deserved, whereas my boss wanted me to see more patients, less time, use the techs, use the aides, use the ultrasound, use the e-stem, all the things that rack up the bill so that the clinic makes more money, which left me no choice but to open up physical therapy for everybody. Now, I'm super grateful that that happened, because I get the chance to treat people the way I know is best for them and their body. And I actually have time to get feedback from them to make any adjustments that their body needs. If you are a manual physical therapist in the Maple Valley, Washington area, and this sounds like exactly what you are looking for, we are always looking for good talent. So please feel free to drop us your resume and cover letter at dramy@pt4eb.com.